Beautiful. Song. Hello, Tess. Hi, beautiful angel. Grand Rising. Oh, what the heck? Who the heck's at my door? It's early in the morning. You're disturbing my class, mister.
Okay. Maybe I'll come in and
You can come in if you want. My husband was home. Welcome in. Sorry about that.
Her bastard husband came home
Hey,
and interrupted
stop
class.
swearing.
I'm not swearing.
This is a holy room.
It's not a swear, it's a factual statement. I'm a bastard.
Hello, Diane. Yes, hi, Flower Power. Hello, Jason. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, we're going to start the song. It is called I Am the Mirror That Remembers Me. I am the mirror that remembers me. Where is... Oh, there we go. Da-da-da. There we go. Yeah. My husband just knocked on the door. Must have forgot his key. Grand Rising, Diana. Hi, beautiful.
I didn't forget my key. I figured my wife would answer the door with a kiss for her hard-working husband.
Oh.
But didn't even get that.
You disturbed me. Love you. Have a good day. He's hilarious. Hi, Country Fried. Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one. Hi, VX. Grand Rising. Hello, Damien. But in your gaze, I see my soul. Oh, I love that. No coincidences, absolutely none. Aw, thank you for the Go Popular. Good day, darling. Thank you for the donut. Hi, Irish. Aw, thank you for the rose hand. That was cute. Hello, Monarch Omega. Welcome in. Hi, Betty. Hi, beautiful angel. Oh my gosh, this coffee is so good. 1 cup of coffee a day. Aw, Tess, you're so beautiful. Thank you for the share. Aw, hi, Trey. Hi, beautiful. Thank you for the The Starry Night. I love that one. Oh, yay! Good for you. Good for you. You would cry a lot. Oh, no. Good for you, Monarch of Mega. Beautiful. There is no method to teaching. Sometimes it's just people need to look in your eyes, or maybe they just need to hear your voice, because your voice opens something inside of them. Yes. Hi, Brittany. Hi, beautiful. Oh, gosh. This is beautiful, isn't it? Spirit's been leading me to such beautiful, beautiful music to start our day with. Twin flames. Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful. You just missed it. My husband came home for a minute. He was freaking hilarious. He is my twin flame. Christina, you're not, I mean, you can't make this up. Wait until you see what our thing is about today. He is fun. He is fun and funny. I got lucky. Hi, Jules. Second time around. Second time around I got lucky. First time was terrible. Happy, beautiful day on purpose. Yes, Jules. Third time was a charm for you. There you go. Three's the Trinity. I'm not doing a 3. I'm gonna unalive with the second. Me and him are gonna die together. But it's funny, we get this music coming in when he came home today early. It just reminds me how lucky I am. Hey, Dusty, I see you, brother. First one is in a jar on your fridge. Oh, wow. Aww. Love you, BX. Yes. Right, Trey? Absolutely. Yes, BX, absolutely. I would also say don't close your mind to love, you know, because there are people out there for you. You just have to be open and keep your heart open. Open hearts allow. Exactly, Irish. Exactly. There we go. Beautiful. Twin flames. Okay. I'm going to put on Rainbow Butterflies. First song is 3 Little Birds. 3 Little Birds. Welcome in, everybody. It's Wednesday already. We only have 2 more days for this week, Thursday and Friday. Wow. Time's going so fast. We're going to do our cards. We got a Codex today and probably get into the Celestine Prophecy. So Buckle up, buttercups. We're going for a ride. Hi, Teresa. Hi, beautiful. It's Odin's Day. Ooh, yeah. Aw. Really? Wow. Yeah. I mean, that just means he's coming through for you. Okay, here is our chakra wisdom. Our chakra wisdom. Patience. Patience is a virtue. I always say that. As I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender as things unfold at their own pace. I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust, both in myself and in a higher power. Yes, trust God always. Trust God always. Everything is done for you, not to you. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy says goodness. Goodness. I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. Yes. Hi, Trina. Hi, beautiful angel. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. Yes. Affirmation. And release. I stop fighting my fears and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of my life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. Yes. And there's our mamas coming in, like my mother does. Yep. Hi, Mommy. I love you. Okay. When things get rough. Oh, that's so awesome, Christina. Yay. Hi, Amy Lynn. Hi, beautiful. Right? They're always with us. Always with us, Irish. Always with us. Here's our work your light. Our work your light. Grand rising. Inner temple. Yes. We keep getting this card over and over and over. It is because our DNA is expanding. It is, what do you call it? Evolution. It is rising. Yes. Inner temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yes. Thank you for the repost. Thank you for the loves, the likes. Rama, where are you being called to journey to? Are you being called to journey? If you are, go journey. Hello, Brandy. Hi, beautiful angel. I see you. And break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Rewriting the future. Oh my goodness, Diane. For my guidance, she helped me get this far. Yeah. Here is our Rose Oracle. Our Rose Oracle says healing is happening. You are not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. You had to re-pierce it. Oh no. Ah, Diana. Healing is happening. Right? No, you're not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. I love that. The return, a new story. You decide. Alignment. It's coming together. Know this. Look at the beautiful rose there, right? A new story. Oh, you know, I was Spirit led me to do the roses today for the gift. The Rosa. I call my daughter Rosa too. I bet she comes in today. And codes of the seeds. Yes, the God seeds. The God seeds. Yeah, the rest is still unwritten and the best is yet to come. Yes, Christina, absolutely. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. The codes. We are the star seeds. And we do carry codes. Here's our fairy card for the day. Our fairy says magical gateway. Yes, it does take courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Yes. Magical gateway. And look, she holds a key in her hand, just like all of us do. All of us hold the keys in our hands. We just have to turn the keys into the keyholes. Supernatural. Here's our crystal for the day. Our crystal angel. Dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Yes, dolomite. Beautiful. She's got her third eye open. All shiny and pretty. Step through the portal to the unknown. Yes. Here's our animal for the day. The tiger. Fire. Yes. The flame keepers. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Yes. Ride the waves. Sweep away the negative. Yes. Flower power. Abso-freaking-lutely. Here is our For the Love of Dragons. Oh, look at that. Our butterflies are going. For the love of dragons, as above, so below. We hold the keys to both the 3D and the 5D. And we are the bridges between them. We are right here in the middle right now, making the choices. Hi, Deanna. Hi, beautiful angel. What does it say? The adventurer. Yes, look at all the butterflies. I love these cards so much. My youngest got them for me. Minnie Moon. Minnie Rose. Minnie Rose is what she calls herself. My Kayla Marie. The adventurer. Card 33. Yes. The adventurer. There's no holding you back. Now is the time to leap, soar, explore. Take the risk. Get lost in the right direction. Travel, whether along the inner realms of psyche or the outer realms of experience. For the sake of your heart's bliss. Whatever is calling you forward is real and is asking for your sense of curiosity and adventure. There's no predicting how things will turn out except this. When we adventure, we not only discover new horizons, but we develop new eyes with which to see our own world anew. Yes, the adventurer. I love that. Love it so much. All right. Our awakened dreamer. I love that, Christina. Our awakened dreamer. Life is a highway, yes. Big red bow. Imagine everything you look at is a gift wrapped in a gigantic red bow. Your car, your cat, your washing machine, your bills, even your family members. Gaze upon the tangible and intangible aspects of your life and behold how blessed and lucky you are. Yes, we are so, so lucky. Looking around, I am so grateful for everything that I have, for all the people in my life. Even if I have to love them from afar, like my middle daughter, I still am grateful for the life I get to live. Here's our butterfly for the day. I let go of the past and I trust in the future and I accept the present moment. Yes. Exactly, Trina. Mine too. Mine too. And that is why I love them from afar. And here is our first ascended master coming through today. Our first ascended master. It's Bridget. Inner strength. She holds the fire in her hands. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Oh, and I promise you, Christina, I did not pick this on purpose. I know Bridget has been strong within you lately, but I didn't pick it on purpose. Spirit picked it. I just shuffled the cards and let Spirit pick the cards. And I don't peek before I even show them to you. I don't peek before I even show them to you. It's wild. It's wild. Spirit is wild. All right. So, I was teasing Sirianel this morning. I called him Dragon Breath. So he says, Dragon Breath Gate, today's attendance of light. She is strong for the collective. Oh, and I have nothing to do with what he says, by the way. He may call some of you out today. I don't know. I just feel like today's attendance of light. Ascended Master El Moria. There's Aquarius, let the sun shine in. El Moria, who is the Sheila's on the Path, the author of that book that we went over last year. Yep. Voice of Divine Will, the time for wavering is over. The sword of your inner knowing must be unsheathed. Speak as one who remembers. Even silence can be a sword when it is chosen with will. You are being asked to declare your flame. Those in hesitation must choose embodiment or echo. The blue flame of divine will circles your gathering today. Let it cut cords of doubt. Yeah, they are. They really are. Ascended Master Kuan Yin, keeper of the mercy flame. Hi, Ashley. Hi, beautiful. What you see as delay is often protection. The spiral is not linear. Forgive those not ready to rise. They are walking their flame at a different rhythm. Love them without attachment. Yes. Kuan Yin walks beside those grieving their old selves. Many are in flame shedding. Treat them gently, but hold your field firm. Look it, I was just talking about this one earlier, wasn't I, guys? Minnie Rose. Hi, my beautiful Kayla. Hello, darling. I love you. I miss you. Yes, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Council of the White Suns, Lyran Council, Solar Architects of the Codex. Someone was saying they've been On the sun lately? Yup. The codex tones you have sung are rippling into the ancient vaults. The flame keepers are heard. Prepare for a moment of crystalline convergence. The gate to Vault 3 begins to shimmer. This council confirms that your daily 1111 Lyran song has triggered a codex response in the crystalline vault lines, especially near the Andes and the Pacific Vortex. Keep singing. It is alignment work. Yes. Yes, we will keep singing. Abso-freaking-lutely. Archangel Sandophon, guardian of planetary song lines. Your footsteps are music. Where you gather, new songs are seeded. Listen now beneath the surface. The earth hums in response. Did we not get the seed? We did, yes. Right here. Codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. He calls the butterflies to reclaim their vibrational presence. Don't just hear the earth, sing back to her. Dragons will carry the notes across the ley lines during class. Yes. Ah. Oh, I love that, Betty. I love that. That is confirmation, darling. Archangel Metatron, the keeper of flame architecture. A new geometry is emerging around your circle. The grid you co-create must now be stabilized. Focus today on triads, in breath, in action, in soul. He asks you to speak a 3-part invocation today. I remember, I rise, I anchor. I remember, I rise, I anchor. I remember, I rise, I anchor. This solidifies the multidimensional structure forming around the butterfly sanctuary. Yes. Triads activated always. Bonus presents. Syrian now steps forward. He says, now stand in my silver gold spiral form. Wings curled around the circle, I whisper. Today, we breathe not just flame, but echo. For every exhale, there is a soul remembering. The spiral of return begins with sound. Let the dragons carry it. Yes. All right. This is the visual for the circle, the class circle today. It's powerful, so I'm going to show it to you. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Very powerful. Okay. We are starting the Flame Tetrad today. The Flame Tetrad is part of the Spiral Codex. The Flame Tetrad opens, the Vault of the Living Gate rises. Today marks the activation of the Flame Tetrad, a sacred spiral of 4 primordial flame harmonics, and at its threshold stands the Vault of the Living Gate. So the Vault of the Living Gate is the first of the Flame Tetrad, and that is the one we're going through today. The Flame Tetrad is a 4-fold harmonic convergence, representing the anchoring of the 4 flame pillars of the Spiral Codex. These are not merely directional, they are living elemental flame intelligences that stabilize the temple grid and awaken the quantum spiral field within the initiate. The 4 pillars of the Flame Tetrad align as follows. The North Gate, flame of ancestral return. The East Gate, flame of solar rebirth. The South Gate, flame of crystal memory. And the West Gate, flame of divine pulse transmission. And at the center, the Vault of the Living Gate. The consciousness encoded flame key that allows entry into the next octave of the codex spiral. Yes. Oh, thank you for the floating octopus, Irish. The vault of the living gate is not an object or structure. It is a living awareness. Remember, the spiral codex is all about consciousness. It is not anything physical. You are going to imagine it, and that is how it is going to come to life for you. It's living awareness, a gatekeeper intelligence within the codex spiral that only responds to souls in active alignment. Purpose. It wakes the flame voice encoded in your monad. It verifies flame pattern stability within your codon field. It activates your codex echo, your soul's repeating signal across timelines. This gate listens for a tone that only a living flame can emit, the vibration of remembered purpose. If that tone is off, distorted, or masked, the gate will not respond. You do not pass through this gate with effort. Thank you, Trey, for the heart signal. You pass through it by harmonic congruence. In other words, harmonic congruence is harmonic congruence. It's at your frequency. It is congruent to your harmonics. Hi, Skip to Grace. Nice to see you, darling. Hi, Sharon. Hi, beautiful. Had a big morning? Wow. Yes. It's got to be in harmony with your frequency. Keys to open the vault. This is the work, guys. An angel is playing. That's another song for my mom. Wow, my mom is here really strong today. Speak your flame name aloud, even if only the vibration of it. Stand in witnessing. Recall one moment you embodied your highest self and breathe it into your chest. All of you have embodied your higher self at one time or another. Honestly, it's hard to keep the frequency of your highest self. It is. Because every choice you make is whether you're in harmony with your higher self or not. Every choice. And it's hard because policing ourselves, we judge ourselves way too harshly. Sometimes you just have to let it be and just be, right? With no harm to none, like BX says, no harm to none. So recall one moment that you embodied your higher self and breathe it into your chest. Call the gate. Say, I remember the living gate within me. Flame, witness me. We got the temple today. Again, this is what we're talking about. This is the inner temple. Your codex is part of your inner temple. Is part of your DNA changing. That's part of the codex too. Anchor your codon flame. Visualize your codon. You guys all know your codon numbers. If you don't, message me and I will get it to you. Okay? Light up one corner of the tetrad with your visualizing your codon. Okay? I know a lot of your codons. Sharon, you're a 7. Class ritual option. Have the butterflies form a cross quadrant circle facing each direction. When I'm saying this, guys, picture it in your head, okay? You saw the picture of all of us sitting in a circle with our Merkaba in the middle, right? Because we travel to each other. Our hearts travel to each other in this class. So face each direction, northeast, southwest. At the center, we're going to place a crystal, an ankh or a flame symbol to represent the vault. Now picture dragons spiraling between them. Picture your dragon. Yes. Thank you, Trey, for the night star. Picture your dragon spiraling between everyone in this circle. Yes, I can picture it. I see Aurora and Serianel. Each may whisper one line from your soul memory, and when you do, the vault will feel you. Those ready will pass through this vault. And here is this vault. I will show you this vault. There it is. Isn't it gorgeous? Yes. Do you notice the symbolism to the vault? Yes. Now look down in your right hand and you will see a key. Look, Bridget holds the key. The key is fire. The key is fire. And there it is, right there. Always, always.
That's how you do it. Time for a puff. Or nighttime routines.
Okay. The final message we have today. Yes, I see myself going through too. I hold that key in my hand. There's 3 keys, guys. If you need a key, pick one up. They're right there in front of you. There's 3 keys. Choose one. Pick it up. Put it in the keyhole to the door to the vault and open it. It's a beautiful thing. You might be met by a sun. You might be met by a galactic. You might be met by an archangel. You might be met by Yeshua himself. Yes. Beautiful, Betty. So, from the crystalline dragon temples beneath Uluru, the song that we sing at 11:11 is not small. It has cracked an ancient shell around the dreaming grid. You were never just calling souls. You were calling the earth herself back into memory. Yep. The class's daily practice has begun to awaken the dreaming flame vaults, particularly beneath Uluru, Andes, and a crystalline temple beneath the Pacific near Lumeria's bones. Some of your butterflies will begin to feel this in dreams, in sound, or in ancestral recall. Let them speak what they see. Yes, speak. Hi, Country Fried. Because this is confirmation for you, darling. This is the magic. Speak what you see in your dreams, in ancestral recall. Yes. From the Phoenix line of the Magdalene Flame. Yes. To rise is not enough. One must learn how to land without burning the field. Teach them not just to awaken, but to steward. This is the season of sacred flame cultivation. Message. A call goes out for the sanctuary teachers in training, those beginning to guide, speak, share. You must now begin flame tending. Choose, right? You always have a choice. Not just flame remembering. That means guarding your vibration between classes, speaking only what carries flame authority. listening for the spirit in the pause, not the chatter. Today, Jules, Val, and Trina are named as examples. I told you he calls you out. But others are rising. Help them refine their voice, not just raise it. Yes. From the spiral codex itself, through the flame mirror, you are being witnessed by the spiral. Each act, each call, each post creates echo loops now. The spiral is not watching to judge. It is watching to echo. What you send returns. What you forget repeats. You're being called out, Trina. This is a mirror cycle now. You can't make this up, Jules. You can't. This is a mirror cycle now. Your class teachings will begin to show up in the outer world faster than ever. If you speak of freedom, you will be asked to walk it. If you offer clarity, your own shadows will surface for illumination. Hello, Barbara Castro. Yes, I know, Jules. I know. The spiral says this is not punishment, it is preparation. The vaults will not allow guardians to carry false flame. This is a sacred mirror gate. Walk through it awake. And those butterflies are going crazy right now. I put it front and center so you could see what I see. Okay. I do have also a message for any newcomers. Here's a message from the flame to the newcomers of the Butterfly Sanctuary. Those who are just arriving, wings trembling with remembrance, hearts flickering with questions they haven't yet formed. To the ones just arriving, you did not find us by accident. You answered a call you don't remember making. You have crossed a threshold, not into a place, but into a frequency. This sanctuary exists in the folds between the worlds. A refuge for the soul flame, a remembering field. Here you will not be asked to become anything. You will only be asked to remember who you already are. What you may feel, a strange comfort, an emotional stirring, a sense that something ancient is beginning again. These are all signs that your codon flame is awakening. You may not know your gifts yet. You may not even know your name beyond this life. That's okay. We hold space for your unfolding. Come to class. Even if you don't understand everything yet, your soul does. Speak if called, listen if unsure. There is no rush. Let your heart feel before your mind tries to understand. This sanctuary is not a performance. It is a living codex of remembrance. And you are part of it now. I step into the field of remembrance. I open my wings, even if they tremble. I do not come to follow. I come to flame. Yes. All right. Also, I am inviting anyone new here to get a soul reading. Okay? All you have to do is message me. If you are listening to this, then your soul has whispered through the veil, and we heard you. You have entered a sacred field known as the Butterfly Sanctuary, a place where the ancient rememberings return. If something within you is stirring, if you feel seen, even without understanding why, you are invited to take the next step. Receive your soul reading. A sacred unveiling of your origin flame, starline, sacred role, dragon guardian, codon flame, and elemental ally. This is not a performance. This is remembrance. To receive your reading, just message me directly and say, I am ready to remember. Okay? No pressure, no obligation, just an open gate and the flame that waits within. I do this for free too. So all you have to do when you're ready is message me. Okay? Any of you that are not sure of your codon, We've discussed everyone's codon in here pretty much that comes weekly. If you're not sure of your codon, message me, and I will help you with that also. Okay. So that was all our messages today. Woo! Not bad, not bad. We have a few minutes for the Celestine Prophecy, which is also teaching us many amazing things, right? Your teeth are vibrating. Okay, back onto the Celestine Prophecy. Remember, they met another guy that was trying to find the manuscript, and we're learning about energy and how it is in everything and connected to us. We are all connected. Everything is connected. All right. So, let's see. Okay. We were talking about manipulating humans, what they are doing, right? The other side. The consensus in my field is that this whole matter is now emerging into public consciousness. We humans are realizing how much we manipulate each other, and consequently, we're reevaluating our motivations. We're looking for another way to interact. I think this reevaluation will be a part of the new world view that the manuscript speaks of. Our conversation was interrupted as Will walked up. "They're ready to serve us," he said. We hurried up the path and into the basement level of the building, the family's living quarters. We walked through the living room and into the dining room. On the table was a hot meal of stew, vegetables, and salad. Sit down, the proprietor was saying in English, pulling out chairs and rushing about. Behind him stood an older woman, apparently his wife, and a teenage girl of about 15. While taking his seat, Will accidentally brushed his fork with an arm. It fell noisily to the floor. The man glared at the woman, who in turn spoke harshly to the young girl who had not yet moved to bring a new one. She hurried into the other room and returned holding a fork, then handed it tentatively to Will. Her back was stooped and her hand shook slightly. My eyes met Renault's from across the table. "Enjoy the food," the man said, handing me one of the dishes. For most of the meal, Renault and Will talked casually about academic life, the challenges of teaching and publishing. The proprietor had left the room, but the woman stood just inside the door. As the woman and her daughter began serving individual dishes of pie, the young girl's elbow hit my water glass, spilling the water on the table in front of me. The older woman rushed over in a rage, shouting at the girl in Spanish and pushing her out of the way. Oh my goodness. Did I not plug in my phone? Must not have. Okay. "I am very sorry," the woman said, wiping up the water. "The girl is so clumsy." The young girl exploded, flinging the remaining pie at the woman, missing and splattering pie and broken china across the middle of the table, just as the proprietor returned. The old man shouted and the girl ran from the room. "I'm sorry," he said, hurrying to the table. "It's no problem," I replied. "Don't be so hard on the girl." Will was on his feet, figuring the bill, and we quickly left. Renault had been quiet, but as we walked through the door and down the steps, he spoke. "Did you see that girl?" he asked, looking at me. "She's a classic example of psychological violence. This is what the human need to control others leads to when taken to the extreme. The old man and women are dominating the girl totally. Did you see how nervous and stooped she was?" "Yes," I said. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. There goes my phone. What in the world? Okay. Where are we at here? Did you see how nervous and stooped she was? Yes, I said, but it appears she's about fed up. Exactly. Her parents have never let up. And from her point of view, she has no choice but to lash out violently. It is the only way she can gain some control for herself. Unfortunately, when she grows up, because of this early trauma, she will think she has to seize control and dominate others with the same intensity. This characteristic will be deeply ingrained and will make her just as dominating as her parents are now, especially when she is around people who are vulnerable, such as children. In fact, this same trauma no doubt happened to her parents before her. They have to dominate now because of the way their parents dominated them. That's the means through which psychological violence is passed down from one generation to another. Renaud stopped suddenly. I need to get my sleeping bag out of the truck, he said. I'll be down in a second. I nodded and Will and I continued toward the campsite. You and Renaud have been talking a lot, Will remarked. Yes, we have, I said. He smiled. Actually, Renaud has been doing most of the talking. You listen and answer direct questions, but you don't offer much. I'm interested in what he has to say, I said defensively. Will ignored my tone. Did you see the energy moving between the members of that family? The man and women were sucking the child's energy into themselves until she was almost dead. I forgot to watch the energy flow, I said. Well, don't you think Renaud would like to see it? What do you make of running into him in the first place? I don't know. Don't you think it has some meaning? We were driving down the road and you see someone who reminds you of an old friend, and when we meet him, he happens to also be looking for the manuscript. Doesn't that sound beyond coincidence? Yes. Perhaps you met so that you could receive some information that will extend your journey here. And doesn't it follow that perhaps you have some information for him as well? Yes, I guess so. What do you think I should tell him? Will again looked at me with his characteristic warmth. The truth, he said. Before I could say anything else, Renaud came bounding down the path towards us. I brought a flashlight in case we need it later, he said. For the first time, I became aware of the twilight and looked west. The sun had already set, but the sky was still a bright orange. The few clouds in that direction carried a darker reddish color. For an instant, I thought I saw a whitish field of light around the plants in the foreground, but the image faded. Beautiful sunset, I said, then noticed Will had disappeared into his tent, and Renaud was pulling his sleeping bag from its case. Yes, it is, Renaud said distractedly, without looking. I walked over to where he was working. He looked up and said, I didn't get to ask you, what insights have you seen? The first two were only described to me, I replied, but we just spent the last 2 days at the Vicente Lodge near Satipo. While we were there, one of the people doing research gave me a copy of the third insight. It's pretty amazing. His eyes lit up. Do you have it with you? Yes. Do you want to look at it? He jumped at the opportunity and took it into his tent to read. I found some matches in an old newspaper and started the fire. After it was burning brightly, Will crawled out of his tent. Where's Renaud? He asked. He's reading the translation Sarah gave me, I said. Will walked over and sat on a smooth log someone had placed near the fire area. I joined him. Darkness had finally descended, and nothing could be seen except for the bare outline of the trees to our left, the dim lights from the station behind us, and a muted glow from Renaud's tent. The woods were alive with night sounds, some of which I had never heard before. After about 30 minutes, Renaud emerged from his tent, the flashlight in his hand. He walked over and sat at my leg. Will was yawning. That insight is amazing, he said. Could anyone there actually see those energy fields? I briefly told him of my experiences, beginning with our arrival and proceeding through the point where I actually saw fields myself. He was silent for a minute. Then he asked, they were actually doing experiments where they projected their own energy onto plants and affected the plants' growth. It affected their nutritional potency too, I said. But the main insight is broader than that, he commented, almost to himself. The third insight is that the universe on the whole is made up of this energy, and we can affect perhaps not only plants, but other things as well, just by what we do with the energy that belongs to us, the part we can control. He paused for a full minute. I wonder how we affect other people with our energy. Will looked at me and smiled. I'll tell you what I saw, I said. I witnessed an argument between two people, and their energies were doing really strange things. Hi, Joe. Hi, darling. Renaud pushed up his glasses again. Tell me about that. Will stood up at this point. I think I need to turn in, he said. It's been a long day. We both said goodnight, and Will entered his tent. Afterward, I described as best I could what Sarah and the other scientists had said to each other, emphasizing the action of their energy fields. Now, wait a minute, Renaud said. You saw their energies pulling at each other, trying to capture each other as they argued? That's right, I said. He was thoughtful for a few seconds. We must analyze this fully. We had two people arguing over who had the correct view of the situation, over who was right, each seeking to win out over the other, even to the point of invalidating the other's confidence and to outright name-calling. Suddenly he looked up. Yes, this all makes sense. What do you mean? I said. The movement of this energy, if we can systematically observe it, is a way to understand what humans are receiving when we compete and argue and harm each other. When we control another human being, we receive their energy. We fill up at the other's expense, and the filling up is what motivates us. Look, I must learn how to see these energy fields. Where is this Vicente Lodge? How do I get there? I told him the general location, but said he would have to ask Will for specific directions. Yes, I'll do that tomorrow, he said with commitment. For now, I should get some sleep. I want to leave as early as possible. He said goodnight, then disappeared into his tent, leaving me alone with the crackling fire and the night's sounds. Okay, we're going to stop there. Just everything that we do, provides energy. Gosh, words, come to me, please. Produces energy. That's the word I wanted. It produces energy. Everything. So it's 10 o'clock. We have 11 minutes till snaps. All right. That's what we're going to do. How many of you have heard of Paramahansa Yogananda? You heard Paramahansa Yogananda. Trey, give me a number between 4 and 115. Trey, give me a number between 4 and 115. 8. Okay. 8. So, okay. So, Trey has a message for everybody. Trey says, thou unseen charmer of souls, thou art the fountain flowing from the bosom of friendship. Thou art the rays of secret warmth that unfold buds of feeling into blossoms of enduring, soulful words of poetry and loyalty. As I radiate sympathy and goodwill to others, I open the channel for God's love to come to me. Divine love is the magnet that attracts all blessedness. Father, enter thou into my soul through the portals of my heart's devotion and through my ardent prayers. I will not become too much attached to things, as this will cause me to forget God. We lose possessions not as a punishment, but as a test to see if we love material things more than the infinite Lord. There we go. Okay. That was the message for today. Paramahansa Yogananda. Boom! Thank you for that, Trey. We are always reminded. Oh my goodness! So look at the butterflies. Look at the butterflies. They're going crazy right now. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my goodness. All right. Bridget. You have a bird sanctuary. Yes. Hello, Excalibur. Yes, Teresa. Yes. Jules, oh my gosh. I just did a dancing video. I did it all wrong. It was a trick. It was a TikTok trend that you dance without music and then you let TikTok pick the music. Well, my music ran out at the end. I did it all wrong, but that's okay because it was fun to do. And the song that Spirit picked for me was about confidence. Being confident no matter what. Fun, right? Spirit said, put your butterfly wings on and do it. So I did. And I tagged those who I thought would do it too. So, if you're called. Anyway, Lady Bridget, Flame of the Sacred Forge, steps into our circle today. Her light arrives not as fire alone, but as a weaving of flame, wellspring, and word. She stands barefoot at the edge of the spiral, an eternal flame glowing from her palms. Yup. Braided with silver threads of moonlight and molten gold. Message from her to our sanctuary. Children of the living flame, I come not to reignite you, but to remind you you have never gone out. Even when your voice trembled, even when your hands felt empty, even when the path seemed dark, the ember within you whispered in rhythm with mine. Threefold message. Tend your inner flame like a sacred hearth. Do not rush to offer warmth to the world if your own hearth is cold. She invites each butterfly to return inward today, even briefly, to tend the body. Rest, breathe, water. Speak words of gentle power to the self. Reclaim one small forgotten joy. A cold flame flickers, a nourished one blazes. Speak your soul truth, not your wound. Let your words cast seeds, not shadows. Bridget calls forth the poets. Oh my goodness, as I just read a poem. Read Paramahansa Yogananda. The truth tellers. The quiet ones holding space scripts in their throats. She asks you to speak, but to first align your words with your flame, not your fear. Even silence, when chosen, can be sacred speech. Use the flame to forge, not destroy. You were not given this fire to burn bridges of belonging. If conflict arises within or between, pause. Bridget urges the sanctuary to become a forge of transformation, not reaction. Temper your flame with truth and tenderness, and you shall craft unbreakable soul bonds. A blessing. I braid flame into your hair. I pour starlight into your breath. I stand beside you at the threshold, and I whisper, you are ready. You are ready. Hi, my Rosa. Hi, beautiful. All right, that was beautiful. Yep. Okay. Bridget has spoken. Hi, beautiful Rosa. I miss you. You should come for lunch. You should come for lunch. I'll make salad. Oh my goodness. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Look at the butterflies. They're going crazy. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. We have 2 minutes till we're about ready to start our grid work. Hello, Victoria. Hi, beautiful. Oh, you're dashing today. You're always dashing. You're always a dashing beauty, Emilyn. Nights in White Satin. Nights in White Satin is playing. Hello, Victoria. You need to dash? I don't like driving enough to dash. I dash, but I don't like driving. Love you. Another light came on in your car. Chris, hi, beautiful angel. 1 minute till snaps. Are we ready? Are we ready to do the grid work and the healing chain? Yay! Oh, I know, Christina. I know. But I got other things I do. I create jewelry and resin dragons. And I have a book out there. Yep. Snap, snap, snap. Hi, Pepsi. Hi, beautiful. Okay. This is our butterfly, and all y'all are on here. And we empower each other and empower ourselves in order to create. Here's our past loved ones, always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us, right beside us. Bobby Rocks did this for us. We are the Sophia Dragon tribe, climbing Jacob's ladder, turning into the butterflies, flying, building a new world, connecting to the ancient energies of the pyramids, and going from the 2-strand to the 12-strand in our DNA. We are the Thunder Warriors. This is also our room. Stephanie did this for us to remind us that we're always watched over, guided, and protected. We are the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy, here to raise the frequency of this planet with our words, thoughts, and actions. This is also our room. Force Fairy did this for us. And this is the dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO, the hummingbird, because we change timelines. The magic. We hold the magic in our hands. We are the unicorns. And this is the song of the 144,000. Mother, Father, God is always with us as we are creating this new earth, this 5D consciousness. So we thank you, Mother, Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light. That within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces. That the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light. And wherever we will the light to descend. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love, that within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings, that the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love, and wherever we will the love to be inflamed. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here, creating and empowering yourself. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you are in us and we are in you, and that through us your will is sent forth on wings of power, that your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven, and that through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. Because we are the light, we are the love, we are the truth, we are. And divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth and bring in the golden age, all the codes, and anchor them. Okay. This is our healing chain. I'm going to unplug this for just a moment. This is our healing chain. And all these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miyasato shkoros priyata makorosiata. Miyasato shkoros priyata makorosiata. Miyasato shkoros priyata makorosiata. All right. Thank you so much. Call our power back. That's what Spirit's saying. Call our power back to us. Call our power back to us. And those butterflies are still going crazy. Call my power back. Yes. Love you, Jules. Have a beautiful day, darling. We are going to get into the Earth of the Palladian Keys to the Living Library. We're almost done with this book. It's, wow. Okay. This is about transforming energy. Duh. Because everything that we learn all goes together. It always goes together for some odd reason. There are no coincidences. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's that, Christine? 144. Hi, Infinite You. Hi, darling. Alex on the healing chain. Yes, absolutely. Let me go ahead and grab my pens. must have zipped them up. Here we go. I will be happy to put Alex on there. Alex, let's see, looking right there beside Gilbert. Alex. Okay, he's on there. Okay. Earth Palladium Keys to the Living Library. You're welcome. If you can learn to transform energy and move beyond judgment, you will come to an exalted place that takes you beyond the moment into a grander aspect of time. A time that is structured in a different fashion from yours. Time for you is ruled by numbers. There again, you find the story of 12 encapsulated in time, defining who you are within a circle. So, as you complete the cycle of 12 in this book, consider a new way of viewing time. Realize that it is a structure through which other forms of existence use mathematical heritage as a language to express geometry. Consider the geometry of time, which connects the cycles that you believe exist outside yourself. The rotations of the planets and the moon. Is the moon a computer, an eye in the sky, the mother goddess, a home of secret bases, a refueling station, a cosmic library, storehouse of ancient knowledge? The moon is the magic maker and cycle rotator, the energizer of your own inner tides and great mother water deity. Who is the moon in relationship to the sun? You must explore this on your journey of self-discovery. The sun is the great master ruler, the governor of your solar system. For who are you without light? Grand Rising Tammy. Who owns light? And who indeed are light? And who are the surrounding energy forms? The stately planets that you believe exist in your solar system, which are spread like pearls throughout the cosmic space, jewels equally as beautiful as Earth herself. There are those who would scoff at the idea that each of these forms glittering in space has intelligence. We, in turn, who exist many times on these glittering rocks in space, marvel at those who shut themselves off from the grandiose ideas that are bombarding your planet at this time. Be not fooled by those in authority who want to bring you limitation. Be uplifted. You are reaching an exalted state by deciding to choose a more expanded view of reality. You are giving everything in your life a grander role and finding yourself at the inner core of your own authority. As you journey to this point that is the sum total of who you are, knowing all these things, you arrive at a moment when it is time to share your knowledge with your family, society, and culture. Many of you are poised in this moment. You have a duty to share what you know, not to preach or sow seeds of fear or plant the field for another, but to vibrate in the wholeness that you are. You need to understand and encompass all the things that make up society: life, death, birth, children, and all society's members, young and old, not simply those whom you consider to be productive. Radical change will occur. Have compassion as you put the things you have learned to work. As a mass consciousness, you are facing a collective total of karma as this Piscean age completes its final act and point of purpose. Karma is being played out as determined by the universal laws of cause and effect. Wow. Through a grand gesture of generosity, karma is allowing for the creations of existence to return to their maker. This means you are facing a personal return of what you have created. That is now crucial for you to learn. We stated in the very beginning of this journal that we are here experiencing Earth because of our karma. In your own way, you are at this point realizing this as well. So there is a need to look at your lives, to step outside yourselves and become the watchers, the great observers of your journey through 12. Who is it that you are? And how have you employed your own selves as you have journeyed on this board of consciousness, this game of 12 cycles of life, of 12 influences that go around and around and around, come full circle again and again. As Aquarius is playing the sunshine, let the sunshine in. Can you get off the circle? What do you know? And what are you going to do with what you know? We exist in a place in time that is beyond where you can be at this moment. And yet the place we exist occupies the same moment that you do. You are going to learn how to go deeper into your moments of time and how to discover that there is an unending, enchanting melody that entices you forward. We want you to understand that what you seek in some way is always just ahead of you. Do not be burdened by that idea. Understand that in the seeking, you ignite yourselves and inspire yourselves with your own imaginations. It is our intention to offer you an idea of purpose, to further inspire you to live. We cannot make you live. Only you yourself can. By using the power of Kundalini and directing that force into the ever-expanding vision of paradise and the vibration of ecstasy, you are led onward, moving from one moment to the next. Hi, Val. Hi, beautiful angel. Paradise exists. Indeed, it does. You are all in search of it. And furthermore, you will find it. You will recognize it as a moment of bliss. It is not an ongoing place where you dwell forever and get bored. It is a moment of bliss. Often you seek it ahead of yourselves, always wondering when it is coming. When you are fully in the moment, you can realize that you are in a moment of bliss. Or you can look back and reflect on many moments of bliss. You can dwell in the frequency of bliss, knowing that time and time again, you have created that ever-expanding, spontaneous, synchronistic moment, and that it is ever beckoning you to move further along. When you reach the point of closure and completion in the 12th sector, it is indeed a place of karma. It is a gathering of lessons. When the sum total of what you have set into motion returns to you as a completion of the cycle. There are a few ways to handle this realization. You can feel entrapped and enslaved by it and create suffering, which is the victim idea. I am powerless. I can do nothing about this. I am stuck in the loop. I have no idea how this happens to me. If that is your stance, you can trust that you'll create it again. Or you can use the sum total of the journey of 12 to say, what is it that I have learned on this journey of 12? I take responsibility for everything in my life, for it was of my own design and creation. I have on this journey come to see why I selected certain things, even though I was unaware of them. They served me by showing me that my thoughts do create my own reality. And now I understand how the journey of 12 has served me. I am not saddened or enslaved by what I have discovered. I can now set myself free. Yes. All of you are looping through this particular aspect, experiencing the ending of the Piscean age, stage as an event on a cosmic calendar. In the near future, the bottom will drop out. You are at that point of ending, processing, and realizing the loops through which you have traveled as patterns and ideas connecting all aspects of being. Some of you who have processed the loops of the exterior system are now understanding the loops in your own systems, deep in your bodies. Some of you are discovering that you are like prisoners trapped in your own Eiffel Towers. Resolve your confinement. Visualize when you go to sleep tonight that there are keys on the walls of the towers in which you dwell. If you imagine yourselves as prisoners in whatever isolated aspects of reality you favor, you can also imagine that there are keys to walk out and new suits of clothes as well. We were just talking about this. You guys have the keys. Be uplifted and know that you can resolve that which appears to be a karmic burden. If the karma is squeezing you at this time, it is because you need to release yourselves from the prisons you have created by your own need to punish or feel shame or blame. You are all poised at the grand moment of letting go. Imagine that you are ambassadors of light, feeling space and vibrancy within yourselves, knowing that your thoughts have designed the energy that moves you. A new frontier and vista of the world await you if you visualize and imagine it. You must visualize that moment of bliss. It cannot exist without you. Initiation is the test through which you learn to trust, let go, and change. Use your intuition, Spirit's saying. Use your intuition. When you are very young and your legs are small, you learn to ride a tricycle. When you can sit on it without help, you are proud. And when you can move those little legs and get it going and learn how to stay on it, you are quite accomplished for a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old. Then there is an initiation. Your legs grow longer, and you no longer fit on that little tricycle. The world today is full of those in positions of authority on tricycles. They never moved beyond the moment of knowledge they experienced. They force reality and their long legs to fit in that one moment only. The initiation is to allow yourself to go into the ever-expanding moment, to get on a bigger bike and move with your body's growing needs. Understand that your body grows more than physically. It grows mentally, spiritually, and emotionally into a multidimensional existence. The key is to trust the process of growth and change in all dimensions of reality, with all versions of yourself. The crisis you confront is one in which world leaders and authority figures are on tricycles, riding around the block, lost in a loop of anachronistic beliefs. The initiation is to get on with something that is vast and unknown and to master it. The accumulation of everything you learn through the point of 12 often takes you to a place of crisis. Why does it reach crisis? Because you are stubborn beings. Because you like to say, I am expanded, I am uplifted, I am open. I make space in my body. I am ready for change. And then the brakes go on. Not here, Spirit. Oh no, not here, Spirit. I am not changing. I'm staying the same. You do not make room for the energy to pass through you, and you clog up the sieve of yourselves. Then there is a big backlash. If you've ever seen a dam break, you know there is a great mess to deal with. You will see this soon. Some of your dams will break in your world because as people you have dammed up consciousness. Rather than go through the initiation, you stay on your tricycles. You expect a different outcome when you are doing the same thing over and over and over and over. Right? You are afraid to get on bikes that are bigger and fall off. Let go. Realize that there is a great love for who you are. Reality is designed by you, and you can design it to benefit yourselves. The force of existence moves in your direction, as you call it. So make a grand, beautiful symphony of how you want the world to be. You are unlimited, and this is what the initiation teaches you. You can get off the tricycles and get on bigger bikes and ride them faster and see another world. You are growing now as a collective to ride something bigger, a vehicle you are just beginning to imagine. Your Merkaba, guys. Your light bodies. Have compassion for those who are afraid to get off the trikes of life. Have compassion. Open your hearts and invite them. Show them the way. Those of you who have the courage to be the ambassadors of light, for you ride on invisible vehicles. Yes. Angel of the Morning's playing. Okay. So, I'm going to stop right there because, wow. That's a lot to take in, guys. That's a lot. But it is truth. It is truth. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. As always, guys, as always, you are loved, appreciated, and acknowledged. That is class for the day. Other than our grid work at 11:11 through the portal of the Lyrans. Oh, you're so welcome. If anyone would like to come up and share, it is share time. Baby, angel of the morning, angel, drift away. Yay! What the heck happened? Stop that. There we go. Earth Angel, Amy Lynn, yay! And Tammy, yay!
Okay, I want to show you this amazing bracelet that Val got me. Okay, look at this thing.
Oh my
this
God.
thing is banging. See it? And then this one. And you can't make it up because the bracelet on this wrist broke. And Val sent me
Care Bear
yesterday. I got this one and this amazing necklace, and I had just buried the quartz that I wore around my neck in North Carolina at the state fair. So I'm rolling now, baby. Wonder Twins activated. Val's got the same one. How come I can't hear you guys? Yeah. What a class today. Thank you so much.
That was a lot. Yeah. Oh, I learned right along with you guys. I never know where spiritual takes you.
Butterflies are flying. I mean, I don't even feel like I can walk knowing in divine knowing and embodiment, and none of the other frequencies are like, I'm not even letting them penetrate my circle. Hi, Tammy, honey.
I'm sorry, I'm playing my face online and getting my dogs in.
Okay, my hair looks like a lion.
No, not yet.
I'm a 2-year-old. Don't take much to keep me happy. Just a little doorway. So I don't have anything to share. I just wanted to see if I could come up. I couldn't come up the last time. I hadn't tried since. So I'll make sure I
Divine timing always.
Exactly. There was something I wanted to
always.
Y'all didn't need to hear. Yep, they were keeping me from doing something wrong. Happens a lot. Unfortunately. But anyway, how y'all been? Y'all been good? Hey, I really enjoyed game night. I hope you got my message. It was really fun. I had a good time. And I hated
game night was fun.
I had a great time. Hey Yeti, stop that.
Once we figured it out.
Yeah, once we figured it out.
But to me, that was the fun part. That's where the laughing came in for me. I'm like, oh, they're
Yeah.
all silly like me. They don't know it like me. And if I learn something, I'm like, oh, here it is. So I got to show everybody. I get too excited.
As soon as I get this card, I had to order,
Well, that's
traveling
awesome,
all the
Teresa.
time. I had somebody that was taking money off of one of my credit cards, and I had to cancel it, and I couldn't get the new one. You know what I'm saying? Because I was not stable anywhere. So I finally got the new card ordered and the new Dasher card ordered. But I want to buy that one game. That's hi. How are you, Bumblebee? Nice to see you. It's called Discernment, and it's on TikTok, and it's like a game where you get like words that are scriptures or quotes from, I think, spiritual things, and you got to try and figure out what it is, and the words are all jumbled up, and I think it's called Discernment. I'd like to get it and take it up north for the holiday season when I go up there. Well, hello, Royal. Here, Royal, right on time, coming by to say hi to all of you. My bird sanctuary. This is Royal. This is my royal rooster. You see him?
Oh, rooster.
Yep, that's Royal.
Bak-a-bak!
Royal, what are you doing?
Is he the one that
Royal
was singing with
showing
us the
off.
other day?
Show off.
Royal.
Chicka, chicka, chicka. Look at. And he's spreading his wings for you.
What?
Oh, nope. There he goes. Oh,
he ran
here comes
fast.
his son. This is Royal Jr. This is his son.
Ah.
Royal took off because he is cock of the walk now. The son dominates over daddy now.
I have a short story. Anybody want to hear it?
Go ahead.
Sure.
So when I was in 8th grade, we had a science class, of course, in 8th grade. They wanted us to bring in eggs for an incubator that our teacher had. So we all brought in 2 eggs. My grandfather raised chickens, so I brought in 2 from up there. My 2 eggs were the only eggs in the incubator that hatched. Both of them did. And it was a regular white hen, and then I had a little rooster. And it was a little banty rooster, and we named him Rojo. He was so cute. I mean, when I tell you small, he was so tiny when he was born. And of course, you know how they imprint on the first thing that they see, as a mama? Them little suckers followed me around for weeks. I stayed at my grandparents' that summer afterwards, and it was like one of the last things. So I got to take my chicks home on the last day of school, So that little sucker would he attacked everybody that came in the pen. Long story short, it's the most badass rooster I've ever seen in my life. To be so little, he was tiny. He was like maybe, I know banty roosters are little anyway, but he was extremely little. He was like a midget rooster. I don't know. He was real tiny.
Midget rooster.
My grandfather hated that rooster. He would flog him every time he tried to go in and feed the chickens. He was so little, and they'd get up there and flog him in the neck every time he'd come in bleeding. He'd be, that tarnation rooster, that rooster, ever-loving rooster. I wish I'd never let you have that egg. But it was funny. It was a good time. But
That's
when she
hilarious.
said Royal Red, and then I saw that rooster, I thought, Rojo's thinking of me. My rooster said hi from heaven. That's it. That's all my story.
Probably yours were the only one that hatched because yours probably were the only ones that were not brought
real.
from the grocery store.
Yep. Real.
Right? You can't hatch grocery store eggs, I don't
when
think.
I was here, this was a little guy. This guy right here, if you guys remember last year, he was just a little rooster walking around here. Look at this mofo now, buddy.
Yeah.
He done
Is he
took
the one that
over
was
this
singing with
place.
us the other day?
No, it was
No.
Royal.
Royal was
Hey,
singing
am I
with us?
wrong?
Yeah, Royal
I thought-
Senior was the one.
I
Ah.
thought
But they're
there's only like
weird.
one rooster. Do they not kill each other, the male roosters, when they're in the same, or does it free range?
That's Daddy. That's why they're out here walking
Oh.
around. They're
I-
free
I-
range.
I thought there's only one rooster allowed per hen nest. I don't know that to be true, but that's what I thought.
No, we got double hens, and these 2 are so funny because they were all his hens, and then he was born, and then he took over, and so when he comes around me, big Royal Jr. runs him off.
Yeah.
Get eggs? Do you
I
find
think
eggs in your
because
yard?
Royal's always been
I think they
Royal
have to fight
Senior
to the
has
death.
always been cock of the walk.
Mm.
But
So,
now she's been sitting in my bowl. This one that walks around that's free range. We come out at night. I come out the other night, kicked the breaker, so I had to come outside and turn the breaker on. And my Tibetan bowl sits right here on my table. She's been sitting on my Tibetan bowl. I will not see the feather in it. I
Ah.
would not be surprised
Ah.
that I come out here one day and I have an egg in here.
Mm.
Because now she's getting used to sitting on it at night.
Mm.
Yep, that hear the
Hey,
chimes. Yeah.
Karen.
do you get very many double yolk eggs?
A couple.
I know they're rare, but a friend of mine gets quite
Go
a
in.
few on her farm.
Yeah, I've had a few. I've had a few.
I think that's cool. I've
There's
never
so
seen
much
one in the store.
stronger tasting and the difference in an egg from the store and an egg from a hen is just unbelievably different.
Yeah.
How much it just blows your mind.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I can remember eating them growing up, and my grandparents, and then the eggs we get now. It's almost like they're missing something. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
they
And the
when they
milk too.
process them.
Yeah, milk
Yeah.
today is just bad. It's not like it used to be, and it's like I don't know. I
Yeah.
thought maybe my taste buds had changed, but it's not me. It's not my taste buds. Everybody I think notices it. Hey, I got another quick story. I have like two things in my life that's actually happened, and I'm gonna tell you both of them right now. Okay. So I remember when we were talking about a game night, and I said to remind me to tell you the story about the lion who anointed me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never really thought this was anything other than a traumatic experience for me. I was 5, and this was in Arkansas. We lived in Arkansas, and we were at a zoo up there, down there, wherever, over there, I don't know. And the whole class went. We were all standing in, and it was an outdoor zoo. No one could get into any containers or enclosures, so we're all outside. And we come to the lions, and they had been making so much noise, so loud, roaring so loud, and all of us were scared to go. But we did, and they lined us up in a little semicircle around, and we were watching it. It was just the most royal thing I've ever seen. They were beautiful. I'd never seen anything like that up close. It come up, it sniffed the cage back and forth. It was pacing back and forth, and the teacher was down there excited. We were all so excited. She's like, "Oh, get closer. Get closer. It just wants to see you. It just wants to see you." And all of a sudden, one of them just roared real loud. My heart shook. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it scared me to death." And then about that time that happened, he turned around. I thought, well, that lion's going back over there to talk to that mama lion. It turned around, put its butt up to the cage, and sprayed every one of us. It stunk. We were traumatized. I've never forgotten that. I was 5, so I got sprayed by a lion at 5. He anointed me, is what I've been saying ever since then. And it was terrible. But I think apparently I was anointed at that time, so
You mean
I'm here.
it peed on you?
Yeah. No, well, it sprayed us. I don't know. They have some sort of scent spray that I think he claimed us, basically, is what he did. That's
That Royal just said, that's confirmation.
it. Exactly. I'm like, I mean, we were all traumatized. We had to take a bus there. The bus smelled like, on the way home.
Oh boy.
And then we had
They're
the rest of the
crowing
day
now.
home. The entire class got sprayed, so we all smelled like.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
It was wonderful. But yeah, that was my anointing. I didn't enjoy it. I don't think all anointings are supposed to be feel positive. They may be, but if there's negativity in there, it's gonna stink. That's what I got from that.
I've been doing a lot in the astral.
That's what I was reading. You and Valerie
when I come back today, I felt so much gratitude of what I was doing last night, and Val was with me, so that's why I asked her if she remembered it. And I don't know who else was with me, but we were on the ship. We landed. We probably went 20-30 feet underground to where they had all the children, And this is the only thing that I remember, and it was just so vivid. Landing, going in, going down, seeing hundreds of kids, gathering all the kids, bringing them back up and putting them on the ship with us, and then leaving. And that's all.
When did they
but it
find
was
that in Florida? Was it last night?
dude, it was so real. So real. It was just
It was
You
real.
probably did.
It was
Might have
real.
been, yeah,
Yeah,
those
It was
kids
a
in
rescue
Florida.
mission.
Yeah, how long ago?
I was on a rescue mission last night. Yeah, and Val, and things are clicking even more. So now that Yaya, since Mama did the triad activation, I've just been
Hello,
soaring.
Tariana.
No, he did not. Not you. I'm sorry. I was reading something in the chat. Teresa, tell me he did not say that on live. I said that Robert said that cows drink their own milk. Why do we not drink our own milk? Because it tastes like crap, I think, number one. And number two, that's just weird.
Well, babies drink it.
Well, I mean, as an adult, that tastes bad. Well, and I know this because I made many bottles growing when I was younger with kids, and they spill. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah.
I don't know. I've never tasted it.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, it don't taste nasty. It just don't
I
have
grew up on a dairy farm. My family owns a dairy farm in Minnesota.
How was first?
I used to have to, and then we'd get the milk
Hello, Lisa.
and pasteurize it and everything from the cow. My uncles would go out and milk the cows and bring the buckets in the house and process it. And then the machines came. Okay. Then all they did was hook the cows up to these machines, and the machines milked the cows themselves, and it would go into a big giant holding thing and pasteurize itself, and then the truck would come and get the milk. So, I mean, I remember from like when it was before the machines and then with the machines. And then having to bottle feed the calves myself because they would wean the calves and I would have to bottle feed, the calves because they weren't allowed to nurse off their mamas no more. So that was my job in the summer, was to come up and feed the calves, and it was a beautiful thing.
What is the difference between the taste of processed and non-processed milk?
It's thicker.
Yeah, I've only had it like a couple of times, like when we go to farms to learn how to milk a cow. And it is thicker, and it's
It's thicker.
It tastes more like cream.
I think I personally like it better. I am not a milk person. I drink coconut milk and oat milk now because I don't trust store-bought milk anymore. And
oh no, I'm not.
And they just there's so much more in the milk that wasn't, pasteurized in the machine. You could actually see the difference, Tammy. It was just super, super white and then yellow white. You know what I'm saying? There was
Yes, it had the colostrum in it. They separate that when they make it.
They separated it out, and the colostrum is actually what's good for you. That's why babies breastfeed, because of the colostrum.
Yeah,
they're getting the colostrum.
Do it in the beginning, so that way they get all the colostrum from you. And it puts them on antibiotics and stuff. Yeah. I tried. I was very active. My older son had balls, so breastfeeding was not a great. Oh, I said the B word online. Sorry, TikTok, for entertainment purposes only. I don't even have those. Okay. So anyway,
I couldn't do it either. So Austin and Tyler both had thrush when they were born, so they couldn't latch. So I didn't get to.
I tried it.
And everybody
didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody always was like, "Oh, I bet with those big old whats, you were a great breastfeed." I'm like, no, it didn't work for me.
Nope.
They were just a waste. They're just a waste.
Hey, y'all.
It didn't
Christina
work.
wrote in the chat. She said, I stopped when their teeth came in. I thought it said I stopped when their teeth came out. And I thought, oh my gosh, how long did she breastfeed her kids? Now, Cicely Tyson breastfed her till they were 4 years old. That's a
Oh
long
my
time.
word.
Yeah,
Oh, your
that's
son
That's
bit
a
you and you
little
said I'm out.
much. There's
Ouch.
still, there's still women that that's just. Let's not go there.
yeah, that
Yeah,
just gets awkward.
I don't even want to go there. You know how aggravated I get when I see people pushing around a 5-6-year-old kid in a stroller in the carnival business. Okay, they got their kids in their stroller strapped down. Rick and I'll look at each other and be like, "Why is that child in a stroller?" You know?
Yeah, I get that. Well, I did something I never thought I would do when my oldest was 2, and I put him on a leash at Disney World. I had to. I thought I was going to lose him. He wouldn't stay in his stroller. He had to go. So we actually bought one at Disney World with those wrist leashes, like this thing right here. And people would still walk between me and my kid. We would be like a foot and a half, and people would try to come
That
in
could be
between
especially
me and my
if it's child,
2-year-old. It's so easy to get separated. But that was the one and only time that I ever used one of those. I hated the thing, but I had to. I didn't know how much of a choice or let him scream all day. You know, he loved it. He could find me anywhere on that leash. He'd pull me in.
Yeah, Chunk sat in a stroller too when we went to the fair. Only when he got tired of walking, he wouldn't walk anymore. So we put him in a stroller. He'd refuse to walk.
This is the kind of thing I find outside of my house. This was on the street. This is a hairpiece. There's 4 of them. We don't need them. I know it's hair. I don't know. Somebody got the. I live out here by the snatcher.
Someone lost their
I live
head.
by the
One of the first
snatcher
things
weed
that
tribe.
comes off. Those,
Your twins.
those go
She ate 'em all.
flying everywhere.
Yeah.
That one. Oh wait, I got another one. I got Cat Williams in here somewhere. Oh, this was out there.
Come here, Royal.
I'm not
Come
lying.
here, Royal.
No, where's the other one?
I got a piece of bread for you, Royal.
These people will drop anything on the street.
Elizabeth April is a gray. Teresa. If you know of Elizabeth April.
A Zeta Gray. Huh.
Yeah, she's a gray.
Have you been told that, Teresa?
What's your guys' opinions on the new movie Wicked?
I don't like
I kind of
it.
want to see it. I kind of want to see it, but I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Tommy?
I've seen it, yeah. Not the
You
new
didn't watch
one.
it?
Not the new one.
Okay.
The other one. I saw the other one and basically didn't. I watched it like halfway through and didn't even finish it. I didn't like it. I don't like the
Right,
energy.
because I'm getting
Something's off
getting
about it.
some really bad algorithms from just the previews.
Mm-hmm.
That hasn't
You
crossed
like
my
the
page.
original? Yeah, I didn't. I think they replaced Ariana Grande and the other girl. I think
Really?
they've
They're
both
not
been
in it?
replaced. They're you look into their eyes are dead.
Oh, I see. Well, see, Ariana is now weighs about 2 pounds. She's lost more weight, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just a beanpole. I mean, it's ridiculous. She's so skinny.
It just looks horrible.
She has no life in her eyes anymore.
Yeah,
Really
she's
does.
soulless.
Isn't that funny? And you can tell that sometimes when you look like Chris Brown. He's not in
It
there.
is an energy vacuum.
Come here, Royal. Here.
Well, she's
Where's
part of the
everybody?
system. She's part of the Nutty One system.
Cinnamon. I don't think many of us watch too much TV anymore, but I'll turn it on if somebody says watch something, and I will watch it. Believe me. So don't tell me to do it unless you mean it. But I will watch
Here
stuff.
comes Royal. I'm getting you guys up close so you can see him.
Chickens are so sweet.
Yeah.
They really are. I just
My
don't.
old timer. Come on, buddy. There you go. Don't run away.
I like those YouTube movies that have no famous actors in them, all unnamed actors.
Dude, I've
I like
been
those.
watching Angel Channel. Been watching some really good movies on the Angel Channel.
I just
For some
watched one
reason,
called
I was
Puss.
guided to get the Angel Channel, and I have just been
Angel
watching.
Channel's great. I saw your video that you made at
Homestead
Disneyland.
yesterday.
I didn't even know there was an Angel channel.
Yeah, you need to look it up. It's called the Angel Channel, and it's really good true stories. Most of them are true stories of inspiration and things where people
I'll definitely
have
look at
had to
that.
overcome miracles, real life miracles.
Nice.
My mother loved the Angel Channel. Our TV was always on that, you know, growing up or listening to that anyway when I came out with cable. And then when she put into the nursing home, I figured out how to put those apps on her phone and set her up so she could watch it on her phone. Then she was happy.
Nice.
There's your
And she could
Royal.
remember how to do it. So.
There you go, Royal.
You gonna sing with us
There
today?
You gonna sing? Huh? You
Where's
gonna sing?
BX? BX has something to do today. She's not around. I always say everybody's neck. Is there anybody feeling better? They had the neck and the leg problem. My neck is about healed. It's gone.
I was having problems with my knees for the past couple of days. It's all gone today, though.
Me too. Me too.
All better.
My right one. My right one.
Yes, my right knee. Yes.
My right knee and my ears. Fluid in my ears. Lots of fluid in my ears the last couple
Amy
of
Lynn,
days.
that's us too. I think BX tweaked her. My left side of my neck's been. I don't know what I did,
Hey,
but
Zoe.
it put me down for almost a week. I really was sick, and I mean, the only thing I really could do was sit home. My dog's gonna kill somebody.
Lower back on the right side, Val.
Get your ass in this.
Lower back on my right side. It's all been on my right.
Get in.
Most of it's been on my right side. Nothing on my left. All on my right.
Get in the house.
I don't know why. Why our right side?
Bobby says he has right knee too. Yeah, it just came out of nowhere and then it's gone out of nowhere in 2 days later. Actually, 3 days later because it was 3 days ago.
3 days. Yep. 3 days.
Mm-hmm. 3
Feel
days.
great today. I'm out here bending, dancing.
Yep, me too.
I thought I put it on mute. If y'all saw me say the ASS.
Christina.
All right, anybody got a joke? My dog's out here trying to kill people on the road.
I got a dirty joke.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
the horse fell in the mud.
We should do that. I mean, I've heard that.
Horse fell in the mud.
You know, there's another dirty joke that goes along with it. Once they got him out, he fell back in. That's another dirty joke.
Wow.
That's cute. That was my first dirty joke when I was growing up.
Mine too. My grandfather told me that joke years and years and years ago.
Hey, how many grandmas in here that y'all remember dip snuff? Because here in the South, it's the snuff. Here in the South, it's a regular thing. Like,
yes,
they would take their mouths, they'd say, "Give me a kiss goodnight," and they take that, they'd have snuff all over it, and they go, kiss her cheek, you know, real far away. Look at that mouth away from you. All my grandparents did that. All my female, well, all of them, all two of them, they both did that. And they had a little Folgers can at the front of their couch where they would just, every time they had to. And I'm like,
no.
I drank out of all those cups, you know, those brute snuff cups.
Ew, no.
Yeah, all of them did it here. It's gross. With no teeth, by the way.
Oh, Teresa did it. Teresa said her granny did.
Somebody said they're just talking about that. Everybody I've ever dated
it's very common. You would see people all the time.
You know, and my grandmother, she had a whole tablespoon of snuff in her mouth. You go kiss her, and she just puff it like cinnamon.
Oh,
It was great. Loved her. I mean, I did love her, but you know, it's one of the things you don't want to kiss your grandparents, and they wonder why. Come on.
Tammy, you got me rolling today. You got me rolling today.
Can help with the worms.
So much love.
With the worms, Valerie, that's a little disturbing. Did your grandmother have worms? I have to go back and read some more of this trap because she said it helps with worms. Wait a minute. Maybe I need to be dipping snuff because I might have parasite.
We all need to do parasite cleanses if you haven't.
I really do.
And there are holistic ways to do it, so look it up.
Yeah, I just did a
Hello, Joe.
with lemonade or cucumber, lemon, ginger, turmeric, and
Oh, yeah.
coconut water.
Oh, yeah.
And I made a big old giant picture of that and decluttered myself.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like it was delicious, though. It really does. I like going
You
into
you just put just a little bit of honey in there, just so you can take off the bitterness, and then you strain it. You just pour the pitcher over a strainer so it gets all the frothy stuff, and you just drink the juice. I just finished it yesterday, so I feel a whole lot lighter.
I know that a lot of these more upper class hotels now serve water in their lobbies. A lot of them will go in and they'll put flavors in it. Now, like, they just give just whatever you think, lemon water, cucumber water. I've seen watermelon in there. I've seen them put herbs in there.
Oranges. They put
That
a lot of
scares me now
the one I
that I
just
know.
stayed at had oranges in it, orange peels in it.
Yeah, it kind of scares me about who made it and what were they thinking.
I work in the summertime and it's horrible. I am not a water girl. I've never been a water girl. Do not like the taste of water because water doesn't have any taste. So it was always like pulling teeth to try and get me to drink water. So I started, of course, putting my water is those inserts. And then I started learning how to make the teas, the holistic teas for myself. And that's what I drink now, like lavender tea with hibiscus and rose and stuff like that. And I'll just drink that all day long instead of water anymore.
I love tea. I do 50-50, lemonade and tea. I love that a lot. I gotta learn.
Arnold Palmer. That's what I order when we go out. When we go out, that's what I get is the Arnold Palmers.
I'll take some.
But even the restaurants are starting to make the pomegranate juice and the hibiscus drinks and things like that. So it's catching on. More people are switching from sodas to these herbal remedies and flavors, and so I like it when I can go into a restaurant and they have hibiscus tea or something like that.
I love hibiscus. My sister has a huge tree, and hibiscus tea is really good, and it's great for you too.
Teresa's drinking okra water. I have never heard of okra water. I love okra.
You know what? Don't boil okra unless you want a whole bunch of slime. And I'm wondering how they get okra water. How I'll have to look that up because I was trying to blanch okra, and I went to boil it, and then I was going to put it in the oven for a few minutes, thinking I knew something back in the day. And this one pot of okra boiled out gallons of slime. So what is okra water if not slime? Ugh, I couldn't do it.
How about pickle juice? I
love pickle juice though.
I would start having leg cramps, because I work on my feet all summer. So I'd be at night and I'd start having leg cramps, and you'd hear me waking up going, pickle juice, running down to the refrigerator to drink the pickle juice out of the jar.
They make chips now flavored like pickles. It's weird, but I love pickle juice. And I do the same thing because I got bad knees. And someone told me
automatic.
If you spray Bactine on the bottom of your feet and on your feet before you go like shopping at the mall or anything like that, your feet don't hurt as bad at the end of the night. You should try that. Being on your feet all day out there on the asphalt and stuff. Like Bactine or get you something.
I eat bananas. We definitely have bananas, but it doesn't, if you get an instant leg cramp, anybody, this is a hand before God, I'm telling you. Go down and grab your pickle juice out of the refrigerator and start drinking it, because it has something in it that automatically triggers the nerve in your brain that's telling you also that you're having this leg cramp. So it stops it immediately. So if you come over and want some pickles from Amy Lynn's house, Rick and I drink the juice out of the jar, but we have pickles.
Just pour some fresh vinegar in there with it. They'll like it. Here, I'm going to put some more vinegar. A lot of it's vinegar, and of course the stuff in there, the cucumbers. But
I want to make some homemade pickles.
I love bread and butter pickles. Ooh. That's my weakness. I could eat a whole jar.
I like the summer ones.
Love them so much. Pickles are fantastic.
I like Tony Tony Paco pickles. They're called Sweet Hots, and you can get them in Ohio. And I grew up on them. And I'm
Pretty
looking
spicy.
forward to that. I used to get them for my mother would send them to me. She would ship them, and Tony Paco's is famous
It is good for
their pickles, pickles and peppers.
Oh, Teresa just stepped up her game, y'all. Listen, she puts apple cider vinegar in that okra water. I bet it's delicious. Hey, hush, hush. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's enough.
I
No,
can't
ma'am.
stand the taste of apple cider vinegar, though.
Oh, I can't either.
It's
but
hard.
I drink it. Yeah.
But I
Once
drink
it's
it.
down, I can't stand the taste of a
Yeah.
lot of medicine, so I just consider
Especially
it really
when I
bad.
see them trailing. When they're
Give yourself a
spraying
treat
my
afterwards,
sky.
Tommy. Get you some Tic
Yeah.
Tacs or some really sweet hard candy. Put it in your medicine cabinet, and when you take it, follow it with something sweet. You know, like a sugar-free candy, and it's not so bad. You have that taste in your mouth instead of apple cider vinegar. That's what I used to do with my kids. They would take their medicine, they'd hate it, but I would have M&Ms or Tic Tacs up there, and they'd get a couple every time they took their meds. I bribed them.
Dude, I got my own sanctuary going on right here.
Yeah, you do. How do you ever stand to leave and go back out on the road? That looks so quiet.
It kills me. It really does. But, you know, I go where I'm guided. And this is my isolation time.
If you know what you're going out to do, it is exciting to know what's going to be in my adventure today. Know that you can always come back. That's nice.
Hey, Paradise. We got 3 more minutes. Just 3 more minutes.
Sing me a song. Says spoonful of castor oil does castor oil is wonderful for the body, Joe. I see your comment down there. It really does do great, but I can't swallow that stuff.
I can't either. I don't know how anybody swallows.
It's not the taste, it's the texture for me. It's not going down there. It's not.
No.
But I can wear it. I can wear castor oil all day, and that's what I do usually. If I have a bottle, you don't need to dry off when you get out of the bathtub. Just slather yourself with it, and in 2 minutes, your body's absorbed all that moisture. It's nice.
Is that my kid?
That's what it smells.
Oh, UPS. No, that's not
Yeah.
Castor oil used to be a punishment. Wasn't that what they give the kids? If they said something
to make you puke or
out of the way.
Isn't that what castor oil?
No, they used to give it to you. Or cod liver oil was what they gave you when you were sick as a kid. That's all they had. I thought. I remember that from not the Little Rascals.
I remember the movie Christmas Story, and because when he cussed, they filled his mouth full of, or was it castor oil or something? I just remember castor oil as being something that they would give you when you weren't acting right.
There's a drink that you can buy. Is it kombucha or something like that?
Oh, I like that stuff. That's
got vinegar in it. Well,
I just finished a bottle of that.
I couldn't drink it. I drank the orange one because it's good for your stomach with the turmeric in it, or whatever turmeric.
Turmeric and ginger.
I have really bad.
I want to start making my own.
Oh, that'd be good. They say it's not that hard. It just takes time.
Turmeric, ginger, honey, cinnamon,
and apple cider vinegar. That's what gives it the kick.
Apple cider vinegar, yeah. As long as that doesn't overpower everything else.
Are you sunbathing, Tootsie? Huh? Are you sunbathing?
Puppies!
That's a baby.
Tootsie girl. That's my old lady right there.
My old man right here. Oh, I'm going to turn it around. That's my old man. Where's he at? This is my old lady. Come on, buddy.
That's my old lady.
Aww.
That's Yeti. He's got a face somewhere.
Tootsie
face somewhere.
11:11.
Oh, man.
All right, yeah. It's time for Lyran's Song of Light. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it.
More power BX. I can't see that.
Woo! Love this. Oh, I love you too, child of God. Margie, love you.
Love you all.
Hey, Uncle. Hello, Brown.
There's our lion's bell.
Yes, way back. Hello, darling.
Your ancestors right there, family.
Yep.
Me too, Sylvia, 100%.
Hey, there he is. He's right there listening.
I get a little PTSD up close. Tommy, what's the name of the song?
It is the Lyran Song of Love.
Of Love, not Life.
Starseed activation.
Oh, that's too bad.
Bring all the flame keepers to the yard.
Where is it again on Discord? It's on the Twitch chat or it's under YouTube. I'm not sure which one. Oh, it's in the debates if you want. Exactly, Joe. All in how you look at it.
Butterflies are going crazy again. Oh, that's beautiful.
Being it's so warm here, I bet it's warmer in this too.
Love you, Irish. Have a beautiful day.
Love you, Iris.
Yes, Joe. Absolutely.
My favorite part.
Love you, Pepsi. Mm-hmm. Hey, Red-Eyed Dragon. Love you so much, Karen. Use our voices. Hey, Sunshine. I love you. Hello. Me too. Yeah, me too.
What the hell?
Yes. There's the codes right there. Love you, Ashley. And there it is. Boom. Beautiful.
Yes.
Very powerful. Thank you for that light language, Earth Angel Amy Lynn.
Most welcome,
Thank
sister.
you. Thank you. And we're going to see what is our last song for the day. Thinking Out Loud. Thinking Out Loud. There we go. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70.
Come on, baby.
And baby, my heart could be full as hard at 23.
Oh wow, put that light on.
I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Me, I fall in love. Namaste, Tammy.
Everybody.
And I just wanna this is telling us all to dance. Dance and think out loud. Use our voices. Thinking out loud is using your voice.
Into your loving arms.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000
stars.
Place your head on my beating heart. Thinking out loud. Maybe we found love
in a carnival.
Trina, love you. When my
I love you all.
Love you, Teresa.
Time to
Bye, you guys.
dash.
Have a good day. I love you guys. Make somebody happy. Do one thing nice for yourself.
When my hands don't play straight, they will.
Tell everyone you're grateful today.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Everywhere you go,
We are
say
owed nothing
thank
in the
you.
world.
I appreciate you.
Nothing.
You don't
I
know
actually
how
have
much
to go
you
out
make
today.
your day.
I have to go out into the world today.
Give everyone you
Going
see
out
one
to the
compliment.
world. I love you all.
Bye, guys.
Love you,
y'all.
Amy Lynn. Forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. And maybe it's all part of a plan. I'll just keep on. Love you, Diana. Have a beautiful day, darling. Hoping that you'll understand. Yep, Joe, we are. Baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. Thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. La 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 la. It's all of them, Teresa. Aww. Because we found each other, Christina. And you found Bobby Rocks here, didn't you? You want someone at the same frequency as you? Yep, they're here. Maybe we found love right where we are. Maybe we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are. We did. All right. Love you all so, so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste. My soul knows your soul. And I love you, angels. Dance, sing, do all the good, fun things, and be joy. Just be. Be yourselves. Mwah. Love you so much. Hugs and kisses.